Hi guys, as many of you know who watch the channel, I absolutely love Ulanzi travel tripods. They've literally changed my life. I take them everywhere I go. So lightweight, so convenient, so easy to use, so reliable. Well, this one here, this is what they're calling the VideoGo tripod, and this thing is ridiculous. Check out this handle right here. You can unscrew the handle and then you have an actual screwdriver. Look at this, and not just a regular old screwdriver, because you can unscrew the back, and then on the back here, what do we have? We have a bunch of drill bits. Look at this. So your Allen keys, your Phillips, your diamond head, whatever you're looking for, right there in the handle. This thing is actually the best designed tripod I have ever seen in my life, so we have to talk about it. So big thanks to Ulanzi for sending this thing out for review. They actually sent it a few weeks before the launch date, and I was just waiting to talk about it because it is so cool. First, we're going to talk about the actual ball head here. Now you see this is my favorite type of ball head because it's the F38 quick release head. So you can just press your button and then you release. But they, in case you don't want that, they actually offer 3 variations of the ball head. There's the quick release, the F38, which I recommend highly. But they also do just a regular Arca Swiss, you know, the type where you just twist in the plate, your typical tripod, that is Arca Swiss. You can get that one if you don't want the F38. Now the F38, the plates are Arca Swiss compatible, so they will fit in other Arca Swiss devices. But when you buy the F38 ball head, nothing can go into that ball head except the Ulanzi F38 plates, which is fine for me because I have a ton of them. I have F38 plates for everything, a backpack clip. I have, this is one for one of my Zhiyun gimbals. I have them for my DJI gimbals. I have them for camera straps. I just put them on light stands. I put these little F38 base plates everywhere, and they're also on all of my tripods, like my little travel tripods. So I love that quick release F38 system. But if you don't want to buy into that system, you can get that regular Arca Swiss, and they also have one more. Ulanzi also sells this quick release system, this claw system. So if you happen to be someone who bought several claw products, they are still looking out for you, and they have included you in that ball head option right there. So personally for me, I think most people are going to be picking between the regular Arca Swiss top of the ball head or the F38. I'm team F38 all the way here. And of course, the fancy handle does have everything you need for the tripod. You can fasten the base plate to your camera. You can adjust the legs if they ever get loose, or the quick release feet as well. You can adjust that. And then there are 3 extra bits in case you want to help somebody else with their tripod who doesn't have a screwdriver in the handle of their tripod. The whole tripod is carbon fiber. It is 3.3 pounds, which is pretty reasonable for what you get because it is a very sturdy tripod. It actually holds 11 pounds on the ball head itself. Of course, they've got these quick release feet. You can just take them all out at once. So fast to deploy, and you gotta feel these things. So premium. They snap down so well. It feels really satisfying is what I would call it. Satisfying. You have a little knob right here for your panning, so you can do, you know, your 360 degree panning right here. And it's also, of course, it's a fluid head. Of course it is. You loosen this thing right here, and there you go. You got a nice, just liquidy fluid head. You can liquidy. That sounds gross. Please scratch that from the record. But you can tighten this down here. It doesn't have any counterweight measurements here, but you can just tighten this to feel to what, depending on how much you have on the ball head here to support the weight, so that it just balances very nicely, or you can just tighten it down all the way. And this lever right here is so that you can just move the entire head around like that. So you want to set up your shot, you just click that down, and again, very premium, clicks down very nicely with very little effort. Really like it. The whole thing is just rugged and solid, just metal and carbon fiber. It also has a little spirit level right there, so to make sure that your tripod is level. Got this little screw right here that you can loosen if you want to extend the center column, and this actually tightens really, really solidly. Sometimes when you extend the center columns on travel tripods, they're a little bit wobbly, but this one is as solid as a rock. And also has a little quarter thread, so if you want to attach something like a monitor or a little magic arm, something like that, always nice to have a little 1/4-20 right there on the tripod. Now, something else that not all video tripods can do, you can do vertical mode. You just loosen that right there, and now you are in full vertical video mode. You lock that down, ready to go for your TikToking and your booty popping. Ulanzi's got you covered. Now, the full height extended with the center column extended is 55.91 inches, and it packs down this small to about 17 inches. So to have a nice, sturdy travel video tripod with those dimensions, excellent. Now, the center column's got a little hook there so you can put a bag or some weight down if you want to get it extra sturdy, and I think combined, the ball head and the hook can support about 40 pounds, so a ton of weight if you want to hang something down there to make it extra sturdy. Also, if you want it extra sturdy on terrain that is not so flat, they provide these little spiked feet as well. Let me show you. So these things come straight in the package. You can just unscrew the feet here and put in the spiked feet if you're on like sandy territory, muddy territory, I don't know, spongy territory. And if you want to get a shot lower to the ground, you can actually separate the middle column with the included screwdriver in the handle. Did I mention that? And you can just splay the legs. That's a nice word. Splay the legs way out, take out the bottom of that column, and then you can get very low to the ground. And you can also do undersling mode, where you just reverse the column entirely, and then you can have your camera as low as you can humanly get it to the ground. Just the options, they're endless here. Now, it is going to come in at a similar price to their regular F38 video tripod, and this one is slightly different. It doesn't have the locking legs. It doesn't have feet that you can replace with spikes, and you just twist the legs very, very fast. But this is much more for a lightweight setup. It can only support about 6 pounds on the ball head, doesn't have a screwdriver in the handle, isn't quite as rugged. It is still carbon fiber, and I use it all the time. I'm using it right now. I have 2 of these because I love them. I'm using it right now to record this. So for a lot of my shots I'm doing in the studio, I'm using this regular Ulanzi video tripod. But this VideoGo version is for people who don't mind a little extra weight, because this one's about 2.1 pounds and this one is 3.3 pounds. But with that 3.3 pounds comes a much more rugged tripod that can hold more weight, more of a professional type video travel tripod. This one, though, is probably my most used tripod. So I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these two for your travel video tripod needs. You just got to figure out what type of person are you. So I think this is the best design tripod I have ever used. Screwdriver in the handle with a bunch of bits, sturdy, quick release feet. Even though it's only 3.3 pounds, it can support pretty heavy weights of up to 11 pounds. Lovely fluid head. Now, if you're watching this before October 19th, they have $40 off on an early bird special. So go grab that while it lasts. And if you're watching this after October 19th, my code CRISIS will work to get you 10% off. In fact, my code CRISIS will work on any of the tripods that I'm mentioning in this video. Ulanzi is kind enough to give me a coupon code for most of their tripods, so I can pass that along to you guys. You are welcome, and thanks very much, Ulanzi, for doing that. So I appreciate you watching this. We'll talk to you again soon. Okay, bye-bye.